Hey, one of my favorite Police songs on right now, Walking on the Moon by the Police. I'm John. Drop Off Line Sports on a Monday, running a little bit late. We've got a lot of stuff to do today. But I am in. Colts off this weekend, obviously with the bye week. Most people would suggest we don't have a lot to talk about, but the Pacers stepped up and stepped up big, both Friday and Saturday. That was a good weekend for the Pacers. They get Houston later on tonight. And Houston has James Harden back too. John and Heath and everybody, good morning. So I'm running a little bit late this morning. But, man, the Pacers finish in both Friday and Saturday games really, really good. Jeff, Ryan, Colleen, my man Gary Hudson's in, and Victor Oladipo does it again. Yeah, buries that three to give him the lead with a little over 3 seconds remaining, then makes it a defensive play at the end. It was pretty awesome on Saturday night at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Heath Harper says, good morning, John. Let's get this Hoosier hoop season underway. I thought you'd like this, Heath Bartlett. A little Walking on the Moon. The Police. Good morning, Gary Hudson down in Salisbury. John Bennett wants more Police. I love the early Police. Right? Like late 70s, early 80s. Ghost in the Machine. Police like that. Plunkett's watching. Dwight Jones is in. Bob Chambers in. All right. What are our thoughts on the Pacers so far? Sorry. I have a gum in my mouth. That's a little unusual. What are your thoughts on the Pacers this past weekend? Winning in Chicago, coming from behind, and getting that done against a Bulls team that obviously was missing a lot of pieces, but still got it done. And then, on Saturday, Celtics looked like they had that thing done. Kyrie Irving missed a layup, as he put it, quote, smoked a layup. And then Victor Oladipo buried the three. And that was all she wrote. Pacers have been impressive. And then he grabbed a baby at the end. Took a picture with the baby, who, by the way, the mother of the baby in the Oladipo jersey that he picked up after the game, actually reached out to me on Saturday night, too. So that was pretty awesome. Bob Chambers says, I've never heard it so loud when Victor hit that shot. The sound on TV was nowhere near as thunderous. Yep, I agree. Seltzer says Miles was a beast on Friday night. Miles looked really good on Friday. Miles didn't look bad on Saturday. But I told you, that's what I like about Nate. Nate goes with what is working down the stretch. That's what you have to do as a good coach. Good morning, Bill. Nick McLeod, no doubt. Eddie Young, yo, check out this old tweet by a Celtics fan. Heath Bartlett said the Police have such an amazing catalog for just 5 studio albums. Agreed. So, Pacers later on tonight get James Harden and the Houston Rockets, who haven't played really up to the level in which everybody believes. Now, some of these games have been without Harden, but should be fun at Bankers Life Fieldhouse later on tonight. They have 2 big ones early in the week. They got tonight, Bankers Life Fieldhouse versus Houston. Check that Wednesday, Bankers Life Fieldhouse versus the Philadelphia 76ers. Eddie says, shoot, I can't send you a screenshot. I'll tweet it to me, my man. Do that. I appreciate it. All right, you got 3 games coming up for the Colts at home. How's that going to go? Give me some predictions right now. 3 Colts home games back to back to back. Jacksonville, Tennessee, and then with Miami. How's that going to go? What do you think's going to happen? They going to win them all? Get over 500? Man, part of the problem that you have right now, even if you want to think about there's a chance for this team, is Houston. Man, you wanted Houston to lose that game yesterday in Denver, and McManus missed that kick from 56, I think. That would have won the game for him, and that was a bummer. But again, you play this thing game by game to see if you're anywhere near relevant coming in December, right? John says 2-1 Colts. I'd be disappointed if they didn't win all 3. I think a lot of people would be disappointed if they didn't win all 3. Pacers have 8 guys right now that could finish a game on a given night. That is a luxury. And see, while a lot of people get on Miles, and I get this all the time about who should be starting and who shouldn't, Nate's handling this absolutely right. He's playing the guys at the end that he thinks are in a groove and are trusting. I'll give you one thing. On Saturday, right? On Saturday when Miles started the fourth quarter on the bench, and then I think Nate got him up at about the, 4.5, maybe 3.5 minute mark to go in the fourth, and then he turned the ball over twice, and Nate took him back out. And that was kind of a point by a lot of people asking Nate that after the game. I think what you're going to do with Miles, though, you got to give him more than putting him in the final 4 or 3.5 minutes, right? I think if you really want him, because, I mean, he'd been on the bench for a while. I thought at the time when he put him back in that he was going to need a kickstart, and that probably wasn't good. But I'll give it up to the way that Miles handled it, man. I mean, you just got to know who's going at the time. I mean, you got to give it up to Tyreek Evans, who was big in that game, too. But the coach that you want coaching this team is making those decisions to put guys in and leave guys in and go with what is working. We've gone through the past, right? Remember when Frank Vogel just had, all right, this is the starters' time and this is the bench time. And rarely ever adjusted from that. That stuff drove me nuts. Drove me nuts. So to me, this is a lot better. To me, you go with what is working, and that's, I think, what you should do as a coach. Good morning, Michael Speaker. Eddie Young says, will the Colts be fully healthy this Sunday? They're going to be close. Not bad. How about the Boilers knocking off 16th-ranked Iowa? That was pretty awesome, Bill. No doubt about that on Saturday. Dave Long said the Broncos killer really screwed us over. Yeah, if he knocks home that 56-yarder, everybody's feeling pretty good going in or coming out of the bye week if he hits that. But instead, he misses it, and there you go. Thank you for the nice Tampa Bay Buccaneers throwback, Ed. I appreciate that. Little creamsicle action going there today. All right, couple of things. I got to thank Sean Copeland and everybody at B105.7. I did the JMV takeover on Saturday morning. It was great. Here's what happened. So you had the Monumental going on, and you had the Prez over there in the JW Marriott. So, and I'm glad I did. I got up at 5:30 in the morning and went in. Got there by about 6:05, right? 6:05, and they closed Illinois in front of our parking garage at 8, so nobody was getting in, man. So I was lucky I did that. I went in early, and it was good, but I had a great time. You guys sent me some great requests. I played some stuff, honestly, that I can't imagine had ever been played in this market ever. Like, I'll give you a great example. Because we were coming off of Halloween last week, I played from the Lost Boys soundtrack, Gerard McMahon, Cry Little Sister. There is no way this thing has ever been played in this market. So we played that. I played The Rain by Orange Juice Jones. I played A Little Bit of Love by New Edition that rarely ever gets any playing time. It was awesome. I got to do that again. I got to thank Sean and thank Sean Copeland from B105.7 and Eric Allen for that, because it was awesome, and I believe I will be doing it. However, it won't happen until the start of the year, because they go all Christmas songs, and I'm not rolling in there and doing all Christmas songs. That's not happening. So we'll wait until there's another opportunity, but it was fun. Here's what happens. I'll give you a little thumbnail sketch of what I do. I go in. I have no idea what I'm going to play until I play it. None. It's just like whatever occurs to me at the time. Now, I did take some requests, but it's really whatever occurs to me at the time. Trying to think. I played Urban Dance Squad's Deeper Shade of Soul. There's no way that thing had been played around here in forever. Awesome. 1989 song when it was released. But I sit down and I say, I think I'm going to play that. And we just kind of roll into that. It's awesome. I mean, it's a great way, because you have so many options in radio, especially music radio. You have so many options when it comes to listening to music. I think it's great when it is just completely random and we have some fun with it. When you're trying to do local radio musically, completely random and have some fun with it. And that's what we did. It was a good time. So that we'll do that again coming up at the beginning of 2019. All right, what else am I talking about here too? What am I skipping? Yeah, college football over the weekend. We got that. We got Pacers tonight. We got the Colts. What else? Return of the Mac. I could have rolled that. I actually, instead of going, because I was promoting the Yacht Rock show, Yacht Rock Review, that's coming up December the 1st at the old National Center Egyptian Room. I promoted that by playing Africa, but I didn't play Africa by Toto. I played Africa by Weezer, which was a cover that Weezer came up with because a 14-year-old boy tweeted at Weezer last December and said, hey, I think you guys should do this song as a cover. It'd sound really good. And Weezer covered it, and it's really good. I did do this too. Barbara says, go see Bohemian Rhapsody if you haven't. It is awesome. Barbara, I'm glad you brought that up, because I played some Queen, and I didn't play Bohemian Rhapsody or Another One Bites the Dust or We Will Rock You or We Are the Champions or Somebody to Love. I played, are you guys ready? One Vision by Queen, 1985, off of the Iron Eagle soundtrack. It is a great song. If you remember at the end, they yell fried chicken. Queen and One Vision is a great song, and I played that as a part of promoting too. The Bohemian Rhapsody was coming out that weekend. But yeah, I think we all need to go see that. I've heard really good things about it. Jeff, good morning. But yeah, thanks to B105.7 for having me do the JMV takeover. It was absolutely outstanding. Bill says this, very thankful to have two starting centers. I think it's finally starting to sink in what I've been telling everybody. I've been telling everybody that you should embrace, you have both Miles and Domas on the same team. There's going to be a point in time when they're going to have to visit it, right? Probably in 2 years, they're going to have to visit it because Domas is going to get paid. But right now, you have the luxury of having both guys on your team. It's akin to having the luxury in the NFL of having a quarterback on his rookie scale salary. It's like what the Rams have right now with Jared Goff, because you can add all these other pieces and major pieces without going over the cap, because you have guys that are still very young. In this case, you have a quarterback that's still in their rookie scale contract. That's a good thing. And having both these guys on a team is a good thing. And you've noticed, right? You've noticed that Nate has been playing these guys a lot more together. Now, it was kind of an issue the other night because Boston has so many different three-point shooters. But I love it most of the time when those guys are out there. Heath Harper says, hi, the Couches. UK fans are coming to Indy. Indeed. Chad says, Michigan State, Kansas at 7, Duke and Kentucky to follow. That's coming up this week, no doubt about that. You got Indiana, you got Purdue. My Sycamores are on the road to Ball State coming up tomorrow night. Fried chicken, you got it. Heath Harper, yep. And One Vision by Queen is an awesome song. But getting back to the Pacers for a moment, Bill, I'm glad you brought this up, because I think it's now starting to sink in a little bit that having both these guys on the team is a good thing. I don't know why it takes so long. It shouldn't take so long, but it did take a long time, and I'm still getting crap. I still get crap about Miles. I got crap about Miles in the first 3 minutes of the Chicago game. Wendell Carter Jr. was having a good start, and I was getting crap about Miles then. It's just really never-ending load of crap. But it's a good thing they're both on this team. Good morning, Jay. Darnell, good morning. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Anyway, hey, you guys want to join me? I got stuff to give away later on today. Twin Peaks, Northeast Side. Check me out before we go to the Pacer game. And I think I'm off early today because the Pacer game and because of Colts Monday Night Live Roundtable. But I'm at Twin Peaks beginning at 3. I've got stuff to give away. We're going to have a blast. Be there. Be there. Be there. It's going to be a blast. Twin Peaks today. I think Joe's up in Fishers on Thursday, and that place down in Greenwood coming up on Friday for Bud Light Blue Friday. All right, Colleen, good to see you. I got to run, too. You guys have a great day. Drop Offline Sports. We will get the Star back. The Star had a so-so weekend. Not the best weekend in hoopage yesterday for the Star, but we'll get the mood up on the Star and get her back. There was a wreck on 144 and 37 this morning, so I was all screwed up and we couldn't get this done. But the Star is going to be back. I promise you that. I need the Star back on this show. Drop Offline Sports every morning right here. We discuss everything that you need to know and then get you set for 3 o'clock later on today in a fantastic radio show. 3 o'clock live from Twin Peaks. Drop Offline Sports every morning right here. You guys have a great day.